Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to our weekly card reading. I hope you're having a beautiful week, and I always love connecting with you here and, hearing how the cards resonate with you, like all the DMs you send me and messages. I just always love hearing it, so please keep them coming. I just love it. Let me think. I don't think I have too many announcements this week. Of course, if you want to work on your nervous system and energetics, really of grounding and embodiment and being in your body. So these messages that, these intuitive messages that you get, from me or from yourself or someone else, you can really bring them into your body and take the appropriate action with them and really see how they work for you. But it all depends on your nervous system state and where you're at. So if you want to learn more about that, check out my Creating Safety course at the link in my bio. And of course, if you want any more personal energetic guidance on your energy, you can check out the mini readings at the link in my bio. I don't know why I point that way. I don't know, if they're to my left. I don't know, but go check them out. Yeah, sorry. My hair is distracting me because it's a curly mess per usual, but funniest story, well, not really, but I used to, when I was younger, I used to wear my hair in a ponytail like this all of the time, and it would take me hours to try and get it into the perfect high ponytail. So I'm still oh, it could have been higher, could have done this, but I used to spend hours on it, and usually I'd probably straighten my hair first though, because I'm not a huge fan of all the curls. But anyway, younger Lori making an appearance today. So yeah. All right. Anyway, so speaking of nervous system and embodiment and everything, do what you need to do to get grounded, whether that's walking in nature, deep breaths, quiet space, whatever you need to do, and allow yourself to ask yourself a question of something maybe you're looking for guidance on, or just something fun, or a message for the day or the week. Of course, you can choose two and assign them to either one. And then decide if you're going to be group A or group B. Okay? You know the drill. All right. Let's see what we got today. If you can pull it over here. Ooh. Okay. Group A, The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul Tribe. Okay. Obviously, this is a card about, coming together and being a collective. I'm also getting that it's I feel I'm noticing a baby, all different age groups. It feels maybe you are either in a tribe and that supports you in certain ways, but you're looking for something else, or you maybe you don't have a group of people that you can gather with, so you're kind of looking for it. And this card is basically almost yes, you need to be a part of a community. You need to I feel you've been doing a lot of things alone, or there's been things alone, or your group has kind of been going off doing its own little things. It's time to come back together and utilize each other's supports and each other's strengths, and almost coming back together though in a new way, because it seems like each of you have kind of worked on a lot of things individually. And it's time to come back and share what you've learned. And of course, if you don't have a tribe, this is something you want to be looking out for. What have you been learning and doing on your own, and not looking necessarily for people like you. It seems there's diversity needed in ages, in everything, a lot of diversity, as much diversity as you can find. So a lot of times, when we're looking for our soul tribe or people, we're looking almost for people like us, and in ways you do want them to be in the same category and healing and growth and evolution path, but you also don't want something exactly the same. For me, dealing with chronic illness, it's maybe I want to work on or look for people that are dealing with that, but it's almost kind of like, you know, like healing and chronic illness and all those other things, but it's almost kind of like, for saying to me, it's kind of like, well, no, like you have that experience, and look for people on the healing journey like not in that category, so you can like learn and grow and evolve from people who have like nothing to do with that. You know, it's almost like taking your identity out of it and just looking for people that are like supportive and on the path and can like bring you new ideas, because I feel like it's again, it's about the community, and you're going to be more powerful with the diversity and with the different aspects of like all of that coming together, right? So this is definitely also a card of like, you know, you're on the right path. So like you are maybe even looking for that, or whatever you're doing, like you are on the right path, and like to get you even further can be from this community, right? So let me try and see. I mean, of course it's going to feel like, you're going to almost kind of feel like when you meet people, are like, is this my group? Like it's just, you're just going to kind of know. So it might take some like time or looking, but you definitely are just going to like intuitively know like this is right for me. And it doesn't have to be actually necessarily like a community like already formed. It can be like finding like one person at a time, right? Or just like one person here and there. It doesn't need to be anything like huge. But it is time for you to take what like your power, take what you learned on your own, and you know, both bring it to other people and allow other people to support you in ways that you're not necessarily expecting. So staying open to all the different possibilities, staying open to all the different people coming to you. Yeah, it feels like there's going to be like a big shift with that. So whatever you're asking for guidance on, I think, or like what your question is, I think like you've gone really far and done a great job like on your own, and then like community is going to give you that like extra oomph or extra insight or extra perspective. Okay, so anyway, I love that. That was group A. All right, let's get to it. Group B. Ooh. Okay, group B, you are protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. I'm laughing because I feel like this is almost the opposite of card A. I feel like this tends to like happen. They either like go together or they're completely opposite. So group B, it feels like, oops, knock things over. Okay. Seems like you have been going out and around too much, maybe too much in your community, too much going and looking at other people, trying to get different advice, feeling very scattered and almost like losing your power in that way, or forgetting your power, or like giving your energy out in too many different directions. It's kind of like, oh, maybe I should do this, or I should do that, or this person knows, or that person, or I should do that, or like this course or program or guru or healer or like whatever, or even like completely outside of that. Like it seems like you're just like almost all over the place, right? little bit of chaos. So it's time for you to really see where your energy is best placed, like where it serves you the most, both like giving and receiving, and starting to cut back those energetic ties that are no longer serving you. It seems like this was almost, there was like a summer fun fling type thing where it's just kind of like, I'm just gonna like live and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna have fun, and that was like beautiful and great and amazing and totally needed. And now it's kind of like, okay, like you've had your fun, and not that you can't have fun, that's still obviously anymore, but like you've gone all around and you've done all of these things, and now it's time for you to like come back to yourself, come back to your power, come back to your center, release things that not have been like attached to you, but like releasing, you know, energies and cords that like just are no longer serving you, like all these like extraneous extracurricular type of things. It's time to really like hone back in your energy and protect your energy, rather than just like flaunting and gallivanting around, right? So it seems like you kind of need to like come back to like the energy cleansing processes. If you need one, let me know. I can email one to you. Just like a daily energetic cleanse and protection, and just to like allow yourself to come back to that practice and do that. See if there's anything that you can just, it's kind of just like bringing you back to the focus of yourself. So it seems like you've just been looking outside a lot all over the place, and it's time to just kind of like come back in, right? Just come back to yourself a little bit, cleanse your energy, release anything that's no longer serving you. And yeah, come back to that like protection and energy cleansing. That really feels like it's going to be needed for you at this time. Okay. All right. So they are our cards. Let me know which one you chose. Let me know how it resonates. Again, I always love hearing from you. And of course, if you have any questions or need anything, send me a DM, and I'd love to hear from you. And I'll see you next week.